From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a big day here on crypto with LALATE as the top cryptocurrency coins of 2021 not delivering on their big day of the week, Saturday. No surprise here, as a cryptocurrency crash continues to erupt. People's Republic of China crashing cryptocurrency on Friday after the stock market crashed the entire industry of financial markets early in the week. In fact, the financial markets will continue to get worse and erode over the next week and a half because of the debt ceiling limit, because of the Federal Reserve, and now because of the China warnings. I'm going to explain in this recording how you can make money in this market by trading, but not by buying and holding. We'll be understanding where the market is going. I'm going to go over price predictions, also go over individual coins for beginners and advanced, and understand why, in fact, the next Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday may be false omens for people across the board, or false positives. I'll explain to you what's going on by looking at a lot of coins. Here's Bitcoin, now under that resistance level 44. Ethereum under the resistance level 29. This is a Saturday. This is when they're supposed to be delivering. Polygon down near $1. SushiSwap down near 9. Continues to erode. Coins across the board dropping, although some coins like Terra, aka Luna, giving a big day today. I'll explain these and more in a big day in which you need to understand that Doge is not going to the moon, that Ethereum is not going to appreciate, and that Bitcoin could go back down into the 30,000. I'll explain these details and more, but also show you how to make money in even a down market. And this is LALATE, so subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, a YouTube record, fastest growing cryptocurrency channel there is. This channel in this recording will also go over the financial markets and stock coverage briefly as well. So subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, a YouTube record. Also like the video and consider becoming a member. Let's cut to the core of what's going on right now. There is a market crash that started on Friday, and it is far from over. I need you to understand that the market crash that came on Friday is not a small little walk in a park. It is a very serious market indicator, and it's a market indicator that I said would happen. If you've been with this channel since day one, you know what happened. People's Republic of China caused a market crash on a Tuesday, no less than about 3 months ago. Their statement, not as severe as what happened this week. Then, 2 days later, another market crash on a Thursday when PCR said the same, much the same thing. Then, what happened over the first and second market crashes were consistent. That coins rebounded 100% to their pre-crash levels. A third market crash came from another PCR statement shortly thereafter. And what happened was the following. The last market crash before this one was a game changer. When the last PCR market crash happened, the following events occurred before the market crash. One, the market was weak. PCR, People's Republic of China, saw the market weak. It was not a robust week, not a robust month. Knew that the markets were unstable. It was a perfect time to strike. Number two, when PCR struck, coins did not rebound that day. In fact, the erosion, the crash, started on a Sunday, continued on a Monday, continued into Tuesday, until Wednesday they stopped following. The coins went straight down from Sunday into Wednesday until they flattened on Wednesday. At that point, my focus was the following. Obviously, are we going back to the pre-crash levels, or are we staying at this basement, this flat level that we were on? Not one coin rebounded to the pre-crash levels within 24 hours. Within 1 week, Bitcoin and Ethereum did. The rest of the altcoins actually went lower. At that point, it was clear. It was a bear market. I was shouting bear market from the crash levels, and I shouted it over the next few weeks. Bear, bear, bear. Do not buy a coin to appreciate the coin, because the coin will not appreciate. You'll lose your shirt. After those statements, there were 3 or 4 market breakouts that defied those predictions. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Cardano, and sporadically some other events like Terra over the last few days were breakout coins that were appreciating. Everything else, devaluing. What happened was Bitcoin and Ethereum showed us there was a new market trend at issue. This is what's going on. If Bitcoin and Ethereum went up, altcoins were not going up with them. Why? We don't know. But you would assume that Bitcoin going to its best level since May of 60,000, going to 50,000 plus would be great news for the other coins. They did not react to the news. Ethereum, you would assume going to $4,000 for the first time since May would be great news for the other coins. They didn't react as well. So what happened was we did see the antithesis. When Bitcoin and Ethereum went down $100, $2%, 1% on particular days, the other coins did go down with them. Warning signal. I immediately told viewers, if Bitcoin and Ethereum go down, you're going to go down. But if Bitcoin and Ethereum go up, you're not going to go up. It was at that point we had to know our resistance levels. What are resistance levels? A trading range in which a coin or a stock trades. But when they get to that resistance level, they stop. They won't go above it or they won't go below it. It's like a ceiling above your head or a floor below your foot. You won't go above $100, you'll stop at 99, stop at 98, stop at 97. You won't go below 50, you'll stop at 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. And that was what Ethereum and Bitcoin were giving us. Ethereum, a resistance level of increments of 100. So 3,600, 3,500, 3,400, 3,300. Then on the other side, Bitcoin, resistance levels of 47,000, 44,000. I told viewers, hey, watch the 47, because we were at 48. Watch the 47, but by the way, the next one's 44. Well, in a particular day, we started to erode last week, before the PCR crash, erode under the 47, and we're going towards the 44. We got to the edge of 44. Ethereum doing the same thing, going down into the 32, 33, 34. The market was unstable. Ethereum was testing 44s, and Ethereum testing 3200s, and PCR was ready to strike. In fact, I told viewers a week ago, PCR's on the brink of striking. Why? Because PCR issued a statement about gaming. Yes, the casinos in Macau that was eerily similar to crypto, saying they're going after them. They don't like them. It defies their morals of their society. I said, this sounds exactly like crypto words. They're going to come after crypto as soon as crypto gets weaker. And when it got weak, they hit. On Friday, they hit. In a week in which the markets crashed on Monday, the markets were so unstable. Guess what happened? As crypto crashed, people were back with their fake narratives. Dangerous fake narratives. It's just a dip. Let's understand what a dip looks like. A dip is where you're like this. You go down, you go right back up, dip, dip, dip. Dip means you dip for a second and come back up. It's like a chip. You put a chip in a thing and you dip it up and you take it out. You're like this, you dip down, you come right back up. This is not a dip. Somewhere in the universe of misusing the U.S. the English language, some people on Twitter and Facebook like to call a erosion where you lose 50% of the value of your investment as a dip. That's not a dip. That's losing your darn shirt. And as soon as the crypto crash happened on Friday, YouTube channels were back making those videos. It's a dip. And now we're going to go to the moon. You ain't going to go to the moon. You're going to go to the dry cleaners because your shirt's going to be taken off your back. And that's what happened. Let's look at where the dip. Let's go see where the crash is taking us right now. It's a Saturday. A Saturday is the biggest day of the week. Saturday is supposed to give you massive run-ups, 8%, 7%, because you have two big days of the week, Saturday, Monday, and two big low days of the week, Sunday and Tuesday. Well, guess what? We had an implosion on Monday. We had an implosion on Friday. We had a implosion. We're down today. Yeah, the crash is far from over. Here you go. Bitcoin. It is a green chart. Green meaning up, but it's not up that much. We got as low as 41,9999, which was actually the lowest point of the crash. And where are we right now? We're at 42,600. So we're up a few $100s from the crash levels. That's not a rebound. We're still in these crash levels. This is how low we got, 41,555. We're up a few $100s. That's not a rebound. We have not found the bottom. What does the bottom mean? Meaning we are going to go lower. This was the market before the crash. You see how smart PCR is? They didn't hit when Bitcoin was 50,000. They didn't hit when it was 47. They didn't hit when it was 44. And I said, wait a second, we're testing the resistance levels. They waited until it was right at the edge of 44 to hit, and bam, it brought it. Big crash right here. That was the crash right there, bringing us to 41,000. Where do I see Bitcoin going? Well, we're under the $42,000 threshold. The next stop for Bitcoin is into the 30,000. And if we start doing 30,000 numbers, we can go to low 30,000 numbers. Let's look at the resistance levels of Bitcoin so we understand, for not only Bitcoin's sake, but also other coins right now, where we should look at the resistance levels. We're down for the 7-day. We're down for the 1 month. Bitcoin is now down for the 1 month, which is surprising, which is just overwhelming. Let's look at the 3-month chart. Where's our next resistance level? It's 37,800 here, and over here it's 41,900. Well, we've already broken through that. So the next resistance level is 37,000. Yeah. And after that, where is it? It's huge. It's in the 30s. It's 34, 33. So if we get worse over this weekend, get ready for 37,000 Bitcoin. It will happen. In my prediction, and this is the best, the Bitcoin is one of the bull coins. Let's look at the other bull coin, Ethereum. Ethereum has broken through resistance level after resistance level. It has no support at the moment. Here's Ethereum. Yeah, it started the day at 2,800. It is now at 2,900. So it's up about $50. That's not a rebound. Let's look at the crash now. Here was that crash right here. Fell from 3,000. Can you imagine how smart PCR was? It waited till Ethereum was the weakest point of the entire month. It didn't hit Ethereum when it was 4,000. It hit Ethereum when it was 3,500. It waited to Ethereum on its own accord was at 3,000. And then PCR hit. They knew exactly what they're doing. Here is Ethereum earlier in the week, 3,400. PCR didn't hit then. They waited for that erosion. Let's look at the 1 month chart. Here's the 1 month chart. We're down. Let's look at the 3 month chart to see our next resistance levels. Our next resistance level, it looks like 2,600. Yeah, get ready. We are, and if any coin is going to rebound fastest out of this crash, it will be Ethereum and Bitcoin. The coins that are really going to suffer are coins like Doge. Doge is going to be heading to the teens. I got to tell you, there's a sickness, and this sickness is people who have made stocks and crypto a pom-pom event. I have no other way to call it. A pom-pom, a cheer, a rally event. It's investing. It's not a fan activity. People have become fans of things by putting pillows and tape and charts, and pillows and lamps and drapes and lava lamps and bookcases. They put these things around them as though they're a fan. You're losing your darn shirt. This is not a fan activity. This is an investment activity. As soon as the crash hit, it wasn't even 10 seconds of the crash. There were people putting up YouTube videos saying, we're on a dip, get ready to buy because we're going to $1. Hogwash. No one's going to $1. Bitcoin's not, Doge is not going to $1. It's not going to $1 this month. That person is going to make $1 off of telling you it's going to go to $1. It's not going to $1. Bitcoin and Ethereum have the best ability to rebound from this crash, but Doge is going to devalue. Doge lost its shirt after the last crash. After the last crash, going into the last crash, Doge was 31 cents, then went into the 20s. After the last crash, Doge never came back. People are making video after video and video after video saying, hey, it's going to come back. Buy. Doge went from 20 cents in the last crash to 16 cents over the next month. Then it took nearly a month to come back to 31 cents. And then in a blink of an eye this week, before the PCR event, Doge was in the 20s. PCR didn't bring Doge into the 20s. Doge brought itself into the 20s. So where's Doge right now? That is an example of what a slide is, not a dip. That was an old chart. But where's Doge right now? Let's look and see where Doge is right now. Let's see if I can grab the chart. I think it's this one. No, that's Phantom. Here it is. There's Doge. So Doge started the day at 21. It's at 20. It is basically flat. Let's look at Doge 7 days. Yeah, let's look at Doge 7 days. There's Doge in a month. Can you imagine this month chart? Yeah. Imagine people who told you to buy at 31 cents. You've gone straight down. You've gone straight down before the PCR event. Let's look at Doge for 3 months. It's down. Everything is down. Let's look at Doge of the first chart that Gemini has it. There you go. Who wants to buy that? Who wants to buy that? You want to be a fan? Here's a pom-pom. Don't buy Doge. Don't buy Doge because it is heading to 16 cents. Let's look at our other two bulk coins. Phantom. Phantom was one of the bulk coins along with Bitcoin and Ethereum going into the last market crash. But now Phantom is down for the 7-day. Phantom is up for the 1 month barely. Phantom ran from 48 cents to $2. So right today, it's at $1. It's lost half of its run. You can call it whatever you want to call it, bull or bear. I don't like it at this point. Solana went as high as $1.73. It was also a bull. Where is it right now? It's $1.38. So it has come down a lot. Let's look at some other coins. Aave, down today, which is a Saturday. How low do I think Aave can go? It started the day at 277. Let's look at the 7 days to see the impact of this crash on Aave. Yeah, so Aave has not rebounded from this crash. Look, this is the crash here. Aave is still down at the levels of where the crash is. You can call that the bottom. I don't call it the bottom unless it's rebounded out of it. You see that flat part at the end of the chart? Some people will call that the bottom. I can't call it the bottom because I haven't seen it come out of that. If it comes up and goes up from that, then that was the bottom. A conservative investor will wait to come out of that and say, okay, that was the bottom, now I'll buy. A risky investor will buy there saying it is the bottom, and then it can go lower because you don't know it's the bottom. You simply do not know that is the bottom. Let's look at Polygon. Let's look at the 7-day on Polygon. Same thing. It looks exactly like at the end as Aave. Do not know if that's the bottom yet. SushiSwap. Let's look at the 7-day on SushiSwap. A little bit of a tick right there, but not enough for me to be happy. How low did SushiSwap go? 911. Now, SushiSwap is a little bit different. You know what I always say about SushiSwap is it just doesn't really go to $7. Maybe it go to $8. At $9, it's a good investment, but I rather steal it at $8. You know, maybe it goes to the low 8s, but it ain't going to go to $7. So you sort of know what it's going to do. And it has the potential to go to 11. It has less of a potential to go to 13 because of what's going on with the rest of the market right now. But you sort of know what you're getting with SushiSwap. Compound. Oh, boy. Compound is just, this was a $500 coin. And down for the 7 days, down. Yeah, it's just getting very bad. Compound will be in the 200s very, very soon. Very, very quickly. And there's Terra. A lot of people are buying Luna because they see a big run on Luna at the moment. So what should you be doing? Yesterday, Friday, I said, watch for the low of the lows on Friday. And maybe there's a trade opportunity to buy on Friday, sell on Saturday. Maybe. Didn't happen. What should you be buying to hold right now? Nothing. I've been saying that for 3 months. I'm really saying it loudly. You should be buying nothing to hold right now, unless you like losing money. You like just throwing money away. Just throw money away. Okay, just buy some, buy whatever, because come back in 3 months, it'll be worth less money. Do not buy to hold right now. Buying a flip, buying a trade, hard to say because you have to be very, very cautious. Why? Let's say you want to buy SushiSwap at 9.11 because you say, well, I think it's probably going to go to 10. I think it's probably going to 11. 11 is, $2 on a $9 investment. That's, that's about 20%. My answer is when. Do you think that on Monday, which is an update, it's going to give you there's going to be a big run and coins are going to go up 8% on Monday? Okay, let's say they go up 8% on Monday. That's not 8% upside. You're looking for 20% upside. So we have to have a universal inclination that coins are going up. At the moment, I don't see the opportunities to trade. Now, there are certain coins that just generally keep on repeating a trading range. Aave does this low 200s to mid 200s or almost 300s. Sushi Swap does this 9 to 13, 9 to 11. If you have the stomach to endure it, then maybe you employ a trading technique, which I won't cover on this channel, where you maybe have to hold it longer than 24 hours or longer than 3 days. But let's go into the split screen right now and see, is there anything that's really up double digits, that's up 16% on the Saturday, that we can really trade? Or is this really just coins devaluing or staying flat after a day that they imploded? So the market is, here's coinmarketcap.com. The market is flat at the moment. It's up 6%, up less than 1%. Bitcoin is up 1%. Ethereum is flat for the day. What is the best performing coin today, Saturday? Harmony, Raven, Phantom, and then Tezos. So of those, I would not buy Harmony. I would not buy Raven because they're down for the 7 days. In fact, they've had very bad runs lately. Phantom is up 9%. Again, Phantom is, it's a coin that went to 190 and now it's down to $1. It's very, very, very risky. Cardano's up 7%. Nothing for me to buy. I'm not excited about Cardano up 7%. Here, coins down 16%. There's a lot of coins. There's not a lot of coins down double digits for today. How are the coins up for the 7-day point? There is only 3 coins that are double-digit percentage ups for the 7-day. And there is a sea of coins, page after page after page of coins, down 20%. Yeah. It's a very peculiar situation. All right, now let me go over other things you need to know. Financial markets, debt ceiling limit, and Federal Reserve. There was a market crash of the stocks earlier this week because of Evergrande, the real estate investment development company out of China, likely to default and not meet its debt obligations, and proliferations across Southeast Asia. Number 2, concern about the Federal Reserve may be tightening sooner than thought. Number 3, debt ceiling limit. What is my inclination of where the markets are going to go? My inclination of the markets is that they may go up a little bit, maybe 10% over the next few weeks, but then they're going to really crash. They're going to crash badly. Maybe in mid-October, early November, they're going to crash really badly. There's a series of problems that are erupting. Number 1, the debt ceiling limit. I don't know if they're going to get it done. And maybe they get it done, then that eliminates one of the risk elements. Number 2, the supply chain issue is critical. The ports are not getting products out of the ports. With the supply chain problem of shipping, that's causing massive inflation. All analysts are now saying the Federal Reserve has it wrong. The Federal Reserve was originally going to say 2% is the spike of the transitory inflation rate later this year. I was saying 5%. Wall Street's now saying it may be even higher, 5%. They're now saying 5% may be felt currently. You're just seeing it not reflect in the number. This is a big concern. This inflationary concern is a big concern. And they say that if this sort of hits more obvious, the Federal Reserve is going to come out and say, sorry, we got it wrong. The inflation number is actually higher. That's going to absolutely implode the market. The other concern is that we have companies like FedEx and Nike reporting corporate earnings this week for stocks and saying, hey, we misguided, we misanalyzed the supply chain issue. We don't have product, and our cost adjustments were misguided. So they got hit badly. I believe, as you know, all those things impact crypto. Crypto is impacted by stocks imploding. If the stock market goes down another 1,000 points, crypto goes down. Why? Because of 2 things. 1, People buy stocks because they think they have assessed the risk correctly. When stocks crash, they understand they have not assessed the risk correctly. They want to get out of all their other risk investments, which are crypto. Number two, a lot of people have margin calls occurring when stocks implode. And guess how they have to cover the margin calls, which is a debt call, saying pay off this debt. They sell their crypto positions to raise cash, and they use that cash to pay off their margin calls on stocks. These issues are going to get could get very, very serious in about 30 days from now. Between then and now, we could go up a little bit, and then we have PCR. I don't think we've seen the bottom yet. Until we've seen the bottom, which looks like this, up. Understand, we went down, then we're flat now, we're in the basement. You need to see that pop up. And I mean, pop up and holding it. I don't mean just, for a day and then we go right back down. A lot of things to concern about. 2 shows per day. Overnights crypto on this channel every day at starting at 3:45 p.m. Then mornings crypto live on air every day at 10 a.m. I want you part of this incredible family, so subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, a YouTube record. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like the video, 3,000 likes. Also jump in the live chat. Post your comments and questions about particular coins you have questions about. Stocks, I answer questions as well. World markets, what's going on with the debt ceiling limit? Concern about that. At the moment, not much of a concern for me. I do think they're going to miss the deadline this coming week. Let's see what happens thereafter. All that and more. Stay informed, stay focused, stay with this, and stay with LALATE for more.